I think for leaders, it's critical that you articulate the behavior change that you're seeking to make in the organization, and then assess to what degree are we actually motivating people to pivot away from their existing behavior to that new behavior, and to what degree do they have the ability to do that. When I was at Target, Target.com was like the land of the B team at the time. That everybody, all the way up to the CEO of the organization, had come up through the store environment. It's very clear that that's where the stars were born. If you were going over to Target.com, it was like, what are you doing? You had to be willing to be misunderstood to a certain extent going into that arena. And part of it is like the organization wasn't incentivizing top talent to move over there. So the motivation for the rest of the organization wasn't there. That's just an example for leaders. I think individually, like in my case, I think being willing to be vulnerable and recognizing like a lot of what we're talking about now, there's no precedent. And if you've been promoted for being really good at a certain skill set for a long time, it's hard to make that pivot. If you're a baseball player and you're an all-star, and now all of a sudden the market's rewarding basketball players, you should go out into your driveway and start shooting free throws now before the market changes. And in my case, just on an individual level in food, seeing how influential Instacart, just as an example, has become as a platform. I'm a registered Instacart shopper. I'll go out and I'll field orders just to understand the perspective, given the influence of that particular platform in the supply chain now. It's really important that, me as an individual, I'm experimenting not only with shopping for our products in these platforms, but actually using them.